Long ago, beyond the beautiful kingdom of Arendelle, there was a magical forest filled with tall trees, bright flowers, gentle streams, and many happy animals. The forest was called Whispering Woods because the leaves made a soft sound whenever the wind moved through the branches. Elsa loved Whispering Woods. Whenever she needed a quiet place to think, she would visit the forest and walk along its peaceful paths. She loved watching butterflies dance above the flowers and listening to birds sing in the trees. Pocahontas loved the forest just as much. She knew many of its hidden paths and understood that every part of nature had a purpose. The trees gave homes to birds and squirrels. The flowers gave food to bees and butterflies. The streams gave water to animals and plants. One bright morning, Elsa and Pocahontas decided to spend the day together in the forest. The sun was warm, the sky was clear, and a gentle breeze moved through the trees. Elsa walked beside Pocahontas with a happy smile. The forest seemed especially beautiful that morning. A family of rabbits hopped through the grass, colorful butterflies floated from flower to flower, birds sang from the branches. A little squirrel climbed a tree and disappeared behind a thick group of leaves. Elsa stopped beside a large tree. She gently placed her hand on its trunk. "This tree must be very old," she thought. Pocahontas smiled. "It has watched many seasons come and go. It gives shade to animals and people. Birds build their nests in its branches, and its roots help hold the soil together." Elsa looked up at the enormous branches. "It is amazing how much one tree can do." They continued walking until they reached a beautiful clearing beside a stream. Soft grass covered the ground, and wildflowers grew around the edges. Elsa loved this place. She sat beside the stream while Pocahontas gathered a few fallen leaves. Suddenly, they heard loud laughter coming from behind the trees. A group of children came running into the clearing. They were excited and full of energy. They had come to play in the forest. At first, everything was fine. The children chased each other through the grass. They played hide and seek behind the trees. They laughed as they watched butterflies fly around them, but after a while, their game became too wild. One child began climbing a young tree. Another child pulled flowers from the ground. Two children picked up branches and began hitting a tree trunk. Soon, flowers were scattered across the grass. Small plants were crushed under their feet. A young bush was broken, and pieces of bark had been pulled from a tree. Elsa watched with concern. She knew the children were not trying to hurt the forest. They were simply having fun and did not understand what their actions were doing. Then one child ran toward a small nest near the edge of the clearing. Elsa quickly stood up. She gently stopped the child before the nest was stepped on. Inside were 3 tiny eggs. The child looked surprised. Pocahontas knelt beside the nest. "A bird made this nest to keep her babies safe. We have to be careful when we walk near it." The children gathered around. They looked at the nest, then they looked around the clearing. For the first time, they noticed the damage they had caused. One child looked down sadly. They had not realized they were hurting anything. Pocahontas smiled kindly. "Sometimes we can cause harm without meaning to. What matters is that we understand our mistake and try to make things better." The children wanted to help. Elsa showed them how to collect fallen branches without breaking living plants. Pocahontas helped them gently press the soil around plants that had been stepped on. They picked up the flowers that had been pulled from the ground. They gathered pieces of broken branches and moved them away from the animals' paths. But when they finished, something still felt wrong. The forest had become very quiet. The birds had stopped singing. The rabbits had disappeared. The butterflies were gone. Even the squirrels were hiding. The children looked worried. Pocahontas looked around the clearing. "The animals are frightened," she explained. One child asked if the animals would come back. Pocahontas nodded. "They need time to feel safe again." Everyone became quiet. They sat beneath the trees and listened to the sounds of the forest. For several minutes, nobody ran or shouted. A soft breeze moved through the branches. Then, a tiny bird began to sing. Everyone looked up. A bluebird sat on a branch. Another bird answered from a nearby tree. Soon more birds began singing. The children smiled. The forest was slowly becoming peaceful again. Then Elsa noticed something else. Several stones had been moved into the stream. The children had placed them there while playing. The stones were blocking part of the water. Pocahontas explained that the stream was important to the whole forest. Animals came there to drink, plants depended on the water. If the stream could not flow properly, some parts of the forest could become too dry. The children carefully moved the loose stones away from the water. The stream began flowing freely again. The sound of running water filled the clearing. Elsa smiled. Every little action matters. The children spent the rest of the afternoon caring for the forest. They picked up pieces of rubbish that visitors had left behind. They moved fallen branches away from the walking paths. They helped protect small plants from being stepped on. One child noticed a young tree with a broken branch. The child looked sad. "Can we fix it?" Pocahontas gently shook her head. "We cannot repair every broken branch. Sometimes nature needs time to heal." The child placed a small stick beside the tree to remind everyone to be careful. Elsa smiled. That is a good way to help. As the sun began to move lower in the sky, the clearing looked much better. It was not perfect. Some flowers were still damaged. Some plants needed more time to recover. The young tree still had a broken branch. The children looked at the clearing with thoughtful faces. They finally understood that nature could be harmed in only a few minutes, but healing could take much longer. Pocahontas sat beside them. The forest gives us many things every day. It gives us air to breathe, water to drink, food to eat, shade from the sun, and homes for animals. We must give something back by caring for it. Elsa nodded. When we protect nature, we also protect ourselves. The children listened carefully. They decided to create some simple rules for everyone who visited Whispering Woods. Walk gently, leave flowers where they grow, protect the trees, keep the water clean, respect the animals, take rubbish home. The children repeated the rules until they remembered every one. Before they left, Elsa looked across the clearing. The evening sunlight made the leaves glow like tiny golden stars. A rabbit slowly came out from behind a bush. Then another rabbit appeared. The children stayed still. The rabbits hopped across the grass and stopped near the stream. Everyone smiled. The animals were beginning to trust them again. Elsa felt warm inside. She was happy that the children had learned an important lesson. Pocahontas looked at the forest. Nature does not ask us to be perfect. It asks us to be careful. Elsa nodded. And when we make a mistake, we can choose to make it better. The children promised to remember that. The next morning, something wonderful happened. The children returned to Whispering Woods. This time, they did not come to play loudly. They came to help. They brought their friends and taught them the rules they had learned. Together, they cleaned the paths. They checked the plants. They made sure the stream remained clear. Soon, caring for the forest became something they enjoyed. Every morning, they looked after the young plants. Every afternoon, they watched the birds. They learned which flowers attracted butterflies and which trees gave shelter to squirrels. They also learned that some parts of the forest needed to be left completely alone. Weeks passed. The forest slowly began to heal. New flowers appeared among the grass. The young plants stood taller. Birds returned to the trees. Butterflies danced above the clearing. The stream sparkled in the sunlight. Even the damaged tree began growing a tiny new branch. One afternoon, Elsa and Pocahontas returned to the clearing. They were surprised by what they saw. The children were sitting quietly beneath the trees. A family of rabbits was nearby. Nobody was shouting. Nobody was pulling flowers. Nobody was throwing stones into the stream. The children had learned that enjoying nature did not mean destroying it. Elsa felt proud. Pocahontas smiled. The forest was growing again, but something else was growing too. The children were growing wiser. They had learned to notice the world around them. They understood that animals had homes, plants had lives, and clean water was precious. They had also learned that small choices could make a big difference. A single flower could be protected or crushed. A young tree could be cared for or broken. A stream could be kept clean or filled with rubbish. Every choice mattered. That evening, Elsa and Pocahontas sat beside the stream. The water moved gently over the smooth stones. The trees swayed softly in the evening breeze. Birds sang their final songs before settling into their nests. Elsa closed her eyes and listened. Whispering Woods no longer felt forgotten. It felt loved. Pocahontas smiled as she watched the sunset. When we protect nature, we protect the future. Elsa smiled. And when children learn to care, they can help make the world a kinder place. The moon slowly rose above the treetops. Stars appeared in the dark blue sky. The animals returned to their homes. The flowers closed their petals. The stream continued its gentle journey through the forest. Whispering woods became peaceful once again. The children had learned that nature was not simply a place to visit. It was a living home shared by people, animals, trees, flowers, and countless tiny creatures. From that day forward, every child who entered the forest remembered to walk gently, care deeply, and leave the woods better than they found them. And whenever the wind moved through the trees, the leaves whispered softly. The forest was safe, the forest was loved, and the lesson was never forgotten. Protecting nature protects everyone's future. The end.